Hi, I'm Perry Atkinson, General Manager here at theDove. Hey, check out our other videos and check out our website at theDove.us. Welcome back, and I wanted to take a few moments today just to kind of give you an update of what's happening here at theDove and to let you know that normally in April we do a share-a-thon, a spring share-a-thon. In fact, here at theDove for years we've always had two share-a-thons a year, one in the spring and one in the fall. And this year, while praying about it and with all the things going on with the move into our new facility, we felt led of the Lord not to do a share-a-thon this year where we interrupt programming and do 3 days of phone calls and volunteers, which we're grateful for. But we really felt led of the Lord this time not to do that. In fact, in praying about it, felt like the Lord was saying, just let the need be known, trust Him, and move forward. And so hopefully if you're on the Dove mailing list or email list, you received a letter or an email in the last day or so, or maybe even today in the mail. And in there pretty much explains what we're doing and why we're doing it. And we're just reminding you that theDove is really a listener and viewer supported ministry. We wouldn't be on the air if it wasn't for your faithful support month in and month out. It just wouldn't work. And about 87% of the income to theDove is from viewers and listeners just like you. And you wouldn't give if you didn't like the programming that is being broadcast on theDove radio and TV. And a lot of people have come to really rely upon it. I was given some statistics yesterday that was really very, very encouraging. About 94,760 people last month, the month of April, went to theDove YouTube videos and watched them, an average of about 10 minutes or so. That is huge. And they're from all over the country and all over the world. And so the Dove impact on people's lives has never been greater. It seems like the crazier that the world becomes and the more confusing the headlines become and negative that the headlines become, the more people are turning to faith and asking the Lord what is the answer to all of these problems. So we can't stay on the air without your help. It's as simple as that. In the letter, we did say a couple of things. For 22 years, this is no joke, for 22 years, we've been trying to get a radio signal into Klamath Falls. Now, we're on Charter TV in Channel Falls on Charter Channel 18. But after 22 years of working with it, where we actually had some agreements in place, they would fall apart at the last minute for various reasons. 11 years ago, we applied to the FCC for licenses for translators to get our signal into Klamath Falls. And it took 11 years for those translator signal licenses to get through the FCC. Bureaucracy. But we were granted these licenses just recently. So we now have the licenses to get a radio signal into Klamath Falls. To build all three of those translators is about $36,000. And we'd like to build them this summer while the weather's good, because they're all done on top of hilltops and things like that where there's towers. And so if you feel led to help us with that, you can respond by the card that you got in the mail. If you got the e-blast, you can respond right through the internet. All that is totally safe and secure. We don't spread those around. We keep them very confidential. Or you're welcome to call us or come on by. But more importantly is your monthly support. Now, by not doing a share-a-thon, I tell you, is a big risk, because we're like any other ministry. It's month by month. And the operation is growing here to huge obligations to keep all of this going with radio towers, television towers, lights and equipment, all that. It's a big operation to keep it all going. So don't take from your church, and don't take from any other ministry that you're involved in. But if you feel led of the Lord to support theDove, we could certainly use your support. And again, you just go to theDove.us. You can support us there. If you got the letter in the mail, there's a little card in there. Would you take a few moments, pray over that, and fill it out and send it back? You can call us anytime. The number is 541-776-5368. But thank you for your faithfulness. The letters that we get from the programming every day, emails and such, is remarkable. absolutely remarkable. It reminds me of the scripture that we're given out at Romans 10:20. It says this, I was found by those who did not seek me, and I manifested myself to those who didn't ask. So God is using media and the programming on the Dove to match it with the person at the right time in their life where they're not even looking for God and they find Him, and He manifests His love to them. And the crazier that the world gets, the more cynical that the news and talk radio becomes, more people are looking to other means to find out what the truth is. In fact, we got a letter just yesterday that very much underscored that, where somebody was listening to talk radio and all of the cynicism there, and all the negative and all the anger and all the frustration, and it made that person angry. And finally they turned to the Dove, and within weeks their life completely turned around. So thank you for whatever the Lord leads you to do. It's risky for us not to do 3 days of fundraising, so we're just asking you to be faithful and do what the Lord's called you to do. You can call us right now. Sue's here, others here, if you want to call and let us know what the Lord's leading you to do. That number is 541-776-5368, or if you got the card or the email, just click on the button. That'll take you to the website, and that's totally secure at theDove.us. So thank you for whatever the Lord leads you to do. We really do need your help.